Hey there, it's Allison with Bivens Brothers Creative, a digital studio that builds beautiful, accessible websites in Webflow. We're a team of designers, developers, digital strategists, and most importantly, nerds. And today I want to nerd out about subscriptions. What? Why? Well, more and more businesses are realizing that they can tap into the power of subscriptions, memberships, and other recurring revenue options. So I want to talk about the history and how we got here, and then 4 factors to drive success if you're thinking about some kind of subscription for your business. So why the sudden interest in sitting down in front of a camera and talking about this subject? Matt said in a meeting to me and Evan, if you don't like the subscription-based model, you're living in the wrong era. And it got me thinking, I actually am buried in subscriptions without even realizing it. That led me to read an article talking about how millennials, that's me, spend up to $200 on average a month in subscriptions. It's not avocado toast that's bleeding us dry. But all of this isn't inherently a bad thing. It tells me that businesses small to large, and especially creators, can and should get in on this. So let's start with a little bit of history. In the beginning, there were contracts, and nobody likes that word because it feels really stringent and confining. So businesses like gyms and Costco developed a term that felt much friendlier: memberships. Let's look at Costco specifically. They started out by being in business only to serve other businesses, and then realized that they could quickly expand if they were able to offer individuals an annual fee in exchange for a lower cost of goods at the point of purchase. Pretty smart, huh? Netflix is another game changer. Back in the time of Blockbuster, businesses would wait for somebody to walk into their store and make a purchase, and Netflix realized that they could charge a recurring monthly amount of money, give people options for whatever tier they wanted to be on, and ship things right to their door. Fabletics and Shoe Dazzle and other apparel companies come to mind, where you pay a membership fee and then you get a really deep discount off of their retail prices. There's things like pet supplies and vitamin supplements and razors and meal kits and all of these different aspects of our everyday life, which tell me again that subscriptions are absolutely everywhere. So, if you're ready to dive into the wild, wonderful world of subscriptions and memberships and recurring revenue options, here are 4 factors to drive success. First and foremost, price. Obviously, consumers want to get the best price possible, and many are going to be willing to pay some kind of monthly or annual membership fee in order to get that. Something like Dollar Shave Club comes to mind. It's something that everybody needs on a very regular basis, and you can offer a membership fee and deliver things straight to their door, which leads us straight into point number 2. Convenience. People want to be able to take something out of their lives. So you have platforms like Amazon, which offer auto ship options for a price break. Show of hands, who now has too much toothpaste because they keep getting everyday household items auto shipped to them. Number 3 is going to be personalization. So meal kits are a wonderful example of this, with Blue Apron and HelloFresh and all of the others. You pick your delivery day, you pick how many meals you want, you pick, your menu for the week, you can add on and customize options. So everything feels really tailored and you feel seen. And that's a really important part of marketing. And then finally, on a very similar note, curation. So kind of elevating the experience by items that feel tailor-made and expertly chosen for someone. And I think curation is really going to be the main game changer in this moving forward, because businesses are starting to realize the expertise they can offer that nobody else can. So on that note, I want you to start thinking about that. What expertise can you offer that nobody else can? And then tune on in to part 2, where we're going to talk about some more examples of subscription-based services. We'll go over the differences between subscriptions and memberships, and we'll end with the do's and don'ts for conscientious creators. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you soon for part 2. Bye.